Hi guys! Today we're gonna make a video to complete our final exams, English Conversation 2. So enjoy the video!
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're going to discuss an interesting topic. Should be smoking be allowed on campus? This issue has different opinions because some people believe smoking is a personal right, while others think it creates problems for everyone. Today, I'm joined by our guest speaker, Azzelia. Welcome, Azzelia.
Thank you! I'm happy to be here. This is an important topic because smoking affects not only smokers but also people around them.
Yeah, that's true. Let's begin with the first question. Some people argue that smoking should be allowed on campus. Why do you think that they have that opinion?
Well, I think they believe that smoking is a personal choice. University students are adults, so they should have the freedom to decide whether they want to smoke or not. Some students also say that smoking helps them reduce stress, especially when their exams or when they have many assignments. Because of that, they think campuses should provide special smoking areas instead of completely banning smoking.
Okay, so according to the opinion, providing design that smoking areas can respect smoker, right, without disrupting others.
Exactly. If there's smoking areas that are separated from classrooms, libraries, and public space, smokers can also smoke without affecting people who don't smoke, right?
Yeah, I see. That's an interesting point. However, many people strongly disagree. That why do you think smoking should be not allowed on campus?
Personally, I believe should not be allowed in most campus areas because it can harm other people. Cigarette smoke doesn't only affect smokers, it also affects passive smokers. Students who don't smoke may still breathe in harmful chemicals while walking around in campus. In addition, cigarette smoke can make the campus environment uncomfortable and unhealthy.
Yeah, besides health issues, are there any other negative impacts?
Yes, definitely. Smoking can also create a bad image for the university. A campus should be a place that promotes healthy lifestyles and positive habits. If many students smoke openly, it may influence younger students or visitors to think that smoking is normal or acceptable. Also, cigarette butts can make the campus dirty if they are thrown carelessly.
That's a very good point. Let's talk more about the impact on students and the academic environment, right? How does smoking affect learning?
Smoking can reduce the quality of the learning environment. For example, if students smell cigarette before entering class, they may feel uncomfortable or difficulty concentrating. Some students even have asthma or allergies. So cigarette smoke can seriously affect in their health. A clean and smoke-free campus helps students focus better and creates a more comfortable place for studying.
Oh, I agree that a healthy environment is important for everyone learning experience. Before we end today's discussion, could you summarize your opinion in one sentence?
Of course, in my opinion, should not be allowed in most campus areas because everyone deserves a clean, safe, healthy learning environment.
That's true.
If needed, smoking should only be permitted in designated areas away from other students.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing your thoughtful opinion and logical arguments. I hope your listeners now understand that both sides of this issue and can think certainly about it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Woo. Yeah, and thank you for everyone to listening to our podcast. We hope you enjoy today and discussion. See you in our next podcast.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today we are discussing the impact of fuel price increases. To help us understand these issues, I'm joined by our guest speaker. Welcome, Natalie.
Hi, okay. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Fuel price affect almost every part of our daily lives. From transportation to the economy.
Okay, let's start with the economy. What do you think the biggest economic impact of higher fuel prices?
Yeah, in my opinion, higher fuel price increases production and transportation costs. According to the Georgi Mankiw principles of economics, when production costs rise, business usually increases product price, so consumers have to pay more.
Does research support that opinion?
Yeah. Report from the International Energy Agency or IEA explains that higher energy prices can slow economic growth because they increases business operating costs, right?
How about the transportation?
Yeah, transportation is one of the most affected sectors. The Asian Development Banks or ADB states that rising fuel price increases logistic and public transportation costs, which also make many products more expensive.
So even people who don't own a vehicle are affected?
Yeah, exactly. They still pay more food, clothing, and other necessities because transportation costs are included in product prices. Yeah.
What is the connection between fuel prices and inflation?
Yeah, according to the International Monetary Fund or IMF, fuel price increases often contribute to inflation because business raise price to cover higher production and distribution costs.
So how does this affect students?
Yeah, students usually spend more on transportation, food, and daily expense. A study published in the Journal of Transport Geography said that found that transportation costs significantly influence students' daily spending and access to education. Because of that, many students reduce unnecessary expense of find a part-time jobs.
Okay. Before we end, could you summarize your opinion?
Oh, certainly. I believe fuel price increases affect the economy, transportation costs, inflation, and student daily lives. Although increasing fuel price may sometimes be necessary, because the government should be support people through effective policies. My opinion is supported by Mankiw principles of economy, the IEA, ADB, IMF, and the Journal of the Transport Geography.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your opinion and supporting research.
Yeah, thank you. I hope this discussion have been helpful.
Thank you everyone for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
That's all our final videos. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye. See you next time.